Okay, welcome back to our orientation. We're going to talk in this section about virtual practice. Under practice, you'll come here and select virtual practice, and you have two options. You can either practice on the course, which means pick any golf course, or we can practice on the target range. We'll start with the target range. So the first thing we want to do is pick the target range, and we'll click practice, and it'll ask us who's practicing, and then what it'll do is load up the graphics for the practice range here. The cool thing about this is it lets you practice in the virtual environment, so you get a little bit more feel of the virtual golf, like the following the ball and seeing the ball land on the green, hitting close to the pin, those kind of things. There are some downsides to it in that, or some limitations, I should say, that you can't upload your swing data, you can't look at video of your swing, so there's a couple things you can't do. So when you come to the uh, practice range, you pick a distance you want to start with, and you'll see, like, as I cycle through these, it'll show me here up in the top what my practice distance looks like. And so if I pick 150 yards, like this, for example, actually 140 yards is more interesting with the water. So we'll pick that, and we pick select. And so now we're on the practice range, and this here is our distance. Now, aiming, if I want to aim, I can, on the touch screen or with the mouse, I can actually click wherever I want to aim. So if I knew I faded the ball a little, I wanted to aim a little left, I could aim a little left. If I had a bad slice, I could aim way out here like this, knowing that it would slice back in. I can also aim right here, or down here you'll see I can reset it and just reset it to the target. This white dashed line in this mini map here on the bottom right, that is my aiming line, so you can see that I'm aimed straight at the flag. If I said, well, I kind of draw the ball, so I want to aim a little bit to the right, I could click on the green here where I want to aim, and now that's my aiming point. And so now you'll see that dashed line is to that aiming point, and it's moved to the middle of the screen now to that aiming point. So now I just have to aim straight in the middle of the impact screen, and I'm right there. Under this hamburger menu over here on the left, if I wanted to see my shot more, I could click on this fly over, and I could click fly up like this, and I could get a view of what that shot looks like from above. So like you can see, this green has a little like tear in it right there. I could also go to the aiming point. So this is what it will look like. This is what my putt would look like if I hit it right in that circle. I can also go to the green and see what the break of the green looks like with my aiming point. So you can see red is high, blue is lower, and so that's the break of the green. So now that I have my shot set up, I'm ready to hit. The way it works is I now will hit a shot, and up here it will show me all the data points for that shot. And then if I click on one of these, if I click on those, it'll show me all of the data points. These orange highlighted ones are the 8 that it will show me while I'm practicing without clicking. And if I wanted to change them out, I could. So say that I know that it's a 140-yard shot, so I don't care about carry, but what I do care about is face angle. Now you'll see face angle's here and carry is gone. So I can change those tiles out. The other thing I can do is I can change the wind if I want. So if I want to practice in the wind, I can click on the wind here, and I can dial the wind up, and I can make it windy, and I can change the direction of the wind if I want it into my face, a hurting wind, a helping wind, right to left, whatever I want to do. And you'll see now the trees start blowing, and now the wind will start to affect my golf shot. So most people don't play in the wind, but if you want to practice in the wind, this is where you practice in the wind. All right. If I want to change flags, so let's say I want to aim at this flag, there's two ways I can do it. One is, well, actually, there's only one way I can do it. I can click on the flag here, and I can pick a different flag. So now I can pick that flag, and now I'm aiming at that flag, which is also 140 yards. If I want to move the golf ball, if I want to pick a different distance, so let's say I want to hit driver, I could pick this 324, and now I have this shot out here, and you'll see I'm playing down this little fairway, and now as I move this will give me my aiming point to the aim point and then to the green. So you'll see to the aim point is 266 yards, and then if I hit that shot, my next shot would be 59 yards to the green. So I can put that out there anywhere that I want. Now, if I want to move the ball around and have some fun creating different creative shots, if I click on this ball that looks with the ball on the tee right here, now I can put that ball anywhere I want. So if I click right here in the rough, I can put it in the rough right there. I could also come over on this mini map, and if I wanted, I could put it like right here next to that green, and now I'm there. Or I could come up here, if I wanted on the screen, if I wanted to put it inside that bunker, I could click right there and put it in the bunker, or I could put it in that bunker. So I can move the ball anywhere I want. If I want to putt, I can put it on the green like this, and I can putt. So there's lots of different things that I can do. So I can click putting here, and now you'll see it's changed it to my putter. So, or I can go back to the tee and reset that shot. So there's lots of different shots that you can create in virtual practice. So that's on the target range. You can also tell it which club you're hitting by clicking on the club and choosing the club so that it will keep track of your clubs. It doesn't actually care that much. It's not critical if you don't change it, but if you want to, if you want the picture to be right, basically you can change the club. All right, when you're all done, you can come in here to settings and click settings, and we can click exit round like this. And now we've exited out like this. So the other thing you can do is do on course practice. So let's do something like that. So let's pick a course. So we'll pick well, just for fun this week while I'm doing this video, they're playing the Albany Golf Club for the Hero World Challenge. So we'll pick this and we'll pick hole number 6, par 5. We'll set the putting to manual aimed, and then we'll click save, and we'll click practice. So now same thing. Who's going to play? Who's going to play? Okay, so practicing on the course is just pretty much the same as practicing on the range. Same thing. If I want to move the ball, I click here. I can move the ball up a little bit. I can put it in the sand. I can put it on the next tee box up. I can put it on the next tee box up. I can put it on the next tee box up. So wherever you want to put it. Same thing. You put it on anywhere on the hole you want. You can even put it like on the other hole if you want to do that. So you can create any kind of different shot. If I put it on the green, it'll putt. And if I'm doing aimed putting, it'll read the break for me. And I could turn on the grid here, or it'll read the break for me, and then I can now putt. The only thing that's really different about practicing on the course is that you can choose different holes. So if I click on the holes under that menu, now I can switch holes. So if I want to practice on this hole, or I want to practice on, I can switch between, I can just literally skip around the golf course anywhere I want and practice on the golf course. So same thing, it's the same as practicing on the range. All the functionality is the same, the flyovers, the wind. It does add a tee to green flyover, so if you want to see the whole hole before you play it, you can do a tee to green flyover and see the hole before you play. Same thing exists in when you play an actual round of golf and virtual golf, you can do the same flyover. So it's kind of a cool feature. The virtual golf is fun because it gives you like good targets to practice at. And if you ever have the opportunity to say, go play Pebble Beach, then you can come in and practice on it and hit all kinds of different shots as you get ready to go play it. So that's virtual practice on the course. Same thing when you're done, you come back here to settings, exit out, and it asks us if we want to exit. You will notice also, this is a new feature actually, if you go to settings, you can calibrate. So if you want to recalibrate the TrackMan while you're in the middle of virtual golf, you can come here, click auto target, and recalibrate it. And while you're playing, if it got moved or you didn't think it was right or something like that. So we'll exit out and we'll click yes.